St. Augustine's College, 28 points. St. John's Grammar, 29 points. We move to round 3, the problem of the day round. In this round, questions, one complex question is given to contestants, and you have 4 minutes to provide an answer. After the 4 minutes, I'll grade your solutions. Then, I'll read what the consultant has given and award your marks. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. So this star will reward a school that earns a perfect score of 10 out of 10 for the problem of the day. A star is worth 2,400 to the team. That is 600 to each of the 3 contestants and then their teacher. The NSMQ star is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, for every life, for every future. Please go to your monitors, then go to whiteboard. Now face the audience. Show them you are not holding anything. Now take the question papers, the papers that have the question on it. Hold it up so that they will see that you are not writing. As we read through the problem of the day, it is from physics. A 0.25 kilogram particle moving at 16 meters per second directly approaches a rigid wall and bounces off at 12 meters per second. The particle is in contact with the wall for 2.0 milliseconds. A. Determine the magnitude of the impulse of the average net force on the particle in the collision. B. Determine the magnitude of the average net force on the particle in the collision. And C. Determine the coefficient of restitution for the collision and use it to describe the nature of the collision. This is the problem of the day. You have 4 minutes. Okay, so we have the solution from our contestants. Let's go through the solution from the consultant. So the question was a 0.25 kilogram particle moving at 16 meters per second directly approaches a rigid wall and bounces off at 12 meters per second. The particle is in contact with the wall for 2.0 milliseconds. A. Determine the magnitude of the impulse of the average net force on the particle in the collision. So the magnitude of the impulse equals the magnitude of the change in linear momentum of the particle. And this one is the mass times the velocity. So linear momentum final minus linear momentum initial. So for final is 0.25 kilograms times negative 12 meters per second. Then for initial is 0.25 times 16 meters per second. If you add this, you get negative 7, but you are taking the magnitude, so the answer is 7.0 Newton second. Then B, determine the magnitude of the average net force on the particle in the collision. So the magnitude of the average net force is the impulse over time, and that is 7.0 Newton second all over 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 3 second, and that is 3.5 kilo Newton. So if you get the correct answer for A, 3 points, the answer for B, 3 points. Now C, determine the coefficient of restitution for the collision and use it to describe the nature of the collision. So since the wall is rigid, it neither moves nor deforms. So the coefficient of restitution will be the negative 12 meters per second divided by the negative 16 meters per second, and that should be 0.75. If you're able to do that, 2 marks. And it says that use it to describe the nature of the collision. So since the coefficient of restitution is less than unity, the collision is inelastic. 2 points. And that makes the 10 points. Now, the solution from our contestants. St. John's Grammar, you were able to answer A correctly, you get 3 points. B, though, you forgot that it was milliseconds. So you got 3.5 Newton. It should be 3.5 kilo Newton. So you get 2 points there. Then for C, you were able to calculate the coefficient of restitution. So you get 2 points there as well. So in all, you get 7 out of 10. So St. Augustine's College and Kumasi Academy gave the right answer, so they get 10 out of 10. And that ends round 3. Kumasi Academy, 30 points. St. John's Grammar School, 36 points. St. Augustine's College, 38 points. Before round 4, substitution. Kumasi Academy, I have Manasseh Ousu Ajiman Opoku coming in for Kwame. St. Augustine's, I have Daniel Eram coming in for Herod. And then for St. John's, I have John coming in for Hendricks. So, round 4, the Jupe true or false round. So, in this round, statements are to each school. You have 10 seconds to let me know whether the statement I made is true or false. Correct, 2 points. Incorrect, a deduction of 1 point. You may choose not to answer. I will pass the statement on. The first school to ring the bell will have the opportunity to answer for 2 points if it's correct, but a deduction of 1 point if it is incorrect. Okay? During this NSMQ season, whenever any alumni abroad sends money to Ghana, using their school's exclusive promo code, JUPay will reward the school with $20 for each transaction. And this $20 is to be used for developmental projects in the school. Alumni are encouraged to check the NSMQ social media pages for their school's promo code. The True or False round is proudly sponsored by JUPay Money Transfer. Meet and need send via JUPay. We start round 4 with a preamble. P and Q are simple statements. If the implication P implies Q is true, then P and Q are simple statements. If the implication P implies Q is true, then Kumasi Academy, P is true. Yes, Manasseh.
True.
Incorrect. St. Augustine's College, P is false.
False.
Yes. St. John's Grammar, Q is false. Kwame?
False.
Yes. Kumasi Academy. The process of secondary growth in plants is controlled by the lateral meristems and is similar in both stem and roots. Jeffrey?
It's true.
Yes. St. Augustine's College, secondary growth does not occur in monocots due to the absence of vascular bundles. Nana Benyin?
Q.
That's incorrect. St. John's Grammar. The combined action of the vascular and cork cambium results in secondary growth or widening of the plant stem. Yes, Kwame?
True.
Yes. A preamble. An object slides down a plane at constant velocity. An object slides down a plane at constant velocity. Kumasi Academy. The net force on the object equals the vector sum of the gravitational force and the normal force on the object. Yes, Jeffrey or Manasseh?
False.
False. St. Augustine's College, the net force on the object arises solely from the gravitational force on the object.
False.
Yes. St. John's Grammar, the object is in equilibrium. Yes.
False.
It's a true statement. Kumasi Academy, the solubility of gases in liquids increases with increasing temperature. Jeffrey or Manasseh?
False.
Yes. St. Augustine's College, the solubility of gases in liquids is independent of the nature of the gas.
False.
Yes. St. John's Grammar, increasing the partial pressure of oxygen above water increases the concentration of dissolved oxygen in the water. Kwame?
True.
Yes. A preamble. M and N are real numbers. M and N are real numbers. Kumasi Academy, if Mn is greater than 0, then M is greater than 0 and N is greater than 0.
False.
Correct? St. Augustine's College, if Mn is less than 0, then M is less than 0 and N is greater than 0.
False.
Yes. St. John's Grammar, if Mn is greater than 0, then M is less than 0 and N is less than 0. Kwame?
False.
Yes. Kumasi Anglican, a coenzyme is an organic non-protein compound that binds with an enzyme to catalyze a reaction.
True.
Yes. St. Augustine's College, a coenzyme can be removed from an enzyme easily because it is loosely bound to the enzyme. Yes. Daniel?
False.
It's a true statement. St. John's Grammar, a coenzyme cannot function alone but can be reused several times when paired with an enzyme. Kwame?
True.
Yes. A preamble. The gravitational force intensity due to a uniform solid sphere. The gravitational field intensity due to a uniform solid sphere, Kumasi Academy, is greatest at the center of the sphere. Jeffrey?
False.
Yes. St. Augustine's College vanishes everywhere in the interior of the sphere. Nana Benyin?
False.
False. St. John's Grammar vanishes at the center of the sphere. Kwame?
True.
Yes. The last set of statements for round 4, Kumasi Anglican, alpha GK decreases both the mass number and the atomic number of a nucleus by 2 units. Yes.
False.
Yes. St. Augustine's College, in proton... In positron emission, a proton is converted into a neutron. Yes, Daniel?
It's true.
Yes. St. John's Grammar. The half-life of a radioisotope is independent of its chemical or physical states. Kwame?
True.
That's correct, and that ends round 4. Round 4, Kumasi Academy, 43 points. St. Augustine's College, 48 points. St. John's Grammar School, 49 points. Looks like this contest will be decided at the last round for the contest. That is the riddles round. I will be reading clues to one particular thing for 4 riddles. You can stop me at any time, just ring your bell. I will give you the opportunity to answer. If you give a correct answer whilst I'm on the first clue, 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Any other number of clues thereafter, 3 points. If you are unsuccessful though, you have to sit out for that riddle. Join us when we move to the next riddle. At stake in this round is the Gore Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school that solves 3 riddles correctly, 1,200, and a school that solves 4 riddles correctly, 1,600. The Gore Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Gore Good Energy. I start riddle number 1. I am an angle measure. I am a reflex angle. My cosine is negative root 2. St. John's Grammar.
315 degrees.
Incorrect. Yes, St. Augustine's College.
225 degrees.
No. I continue. My cosine is negative root 2 over 2. I am measured in radians. My tangent is 1. Who am I? Yes, Kumasi Academy. Yes.
We have.
Okay. Ooh. Yes, who knows? 5 pi on 4. 5 pi on 4. Next riddle. I am an equation. My domain is mechanics. St. John's Grammar.
Equation of motion.
No. I am associated with the physical law with a similar name to mine. I express the relationship between fluid flow rate and relevant physical quantity. I equate volume flow rate of Kumasi Academy.
Equation of continuity.
No. I equate volume flow rate of a fluid in a pipe to the product of pressure gradient and cross-sectional area squared divided by the product of 8 pi and dynamic viscosity. Who am I? St. Augustine's College.
Poiseuille's equation.
Yes. 3 points. Next riddle. I am an inorganic salt known for my vivid color. In labs and hospital, I am used to clean and disinfect. I can remove stain and disinfect water. I am an oxygen-rich compound and hence my reactivity in nature. I am one of the most powerful oxidizing St. Augustine's College.
Potassium permanganate.
Yes. 3 points. Last riddle. Last riddle. The last riddle. Bonanza or no bonanza? Okay, the last riddle. I am a fundamental concept in physics and chemistry. I am also a fundamental aspect of plant biology that shows the complex interaction between plants and light. I have been important in the study of photosynthesis. In agriculture and horticulture, knowledge of me is essential for optimizing light conditions in controlled environments. Plant breeders and genetic engineers use information about pigments and me to develop crop varieties with specific characteristics, such as drought resistance, pest resistance, or enhanced nutritional value. St. Augustine's College. No. I continue. Oh, someone rang. Oh, sorry, I didn't. St. John's Grammar.
Biotechnology.
No. I continue. I continue. I continue. I am the pattern of bands or lines obtained by passing white light through a selectively absorbing substance into a spectroscope. Who am I? Kumasi Academy. Manessa.
Absorption spectrum.
That is correct. 3 points. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Do make it a point to join us for the next contest, which will promise to be exciting. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupe Money Transfer, Trasta AI, Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissue, Imago from Hashcom, GTP and YFM. At the end of the contest, Kumasi Academy had Kumasi Academy had 46 points. St. John's Grammar School 49 points. St. Augustine's College, 54 points. So St. Augustine's College, your score of 54 is the same as St. James Seminary, also had 54 points. So both of you will be winning the PEP Student Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 2,000 cedis. The PEP Student Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by PEP Students. Every smile matters. I am Dr. Aditopo, your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. Thank you.
Brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP. Ufilia. Huh? Ubefi. Goil, good energy. Ja, ja, ja.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, it's in.
Here, take this.
She's coming.
I know.